Alright, let's... What this game is, I've just seen it. Are those little mini SpongeBobs running around? Are those mini SpongeBobs, or is that a giant SpongeBob? That's the question.
Our story began with our hero visiting the Krusty Krab for a delicious Krabby Patty. But instead of the friendly SpongeBob, he found an evil clone instead. This clone, a result of Plankton's experiment gone wrong, kidnapped our hero and took him to a dark, foreboding basement. He then stumbled upon Plankton, who had also been captured by the evil clone. They made a daring escape, battling their way out of the basement. Once free, Plankton revealed a crucial plan: to create a weapon powerful enough to defeat the evil clone. This weapon required special ingredients and eventually, with determination, the hero embarked on his first journey to an alternate universe to gather the initial items. After the first adventure, he returned with the first ingredient, only to find Plankton dead in the lab. Now Karen takes the guidance. The hero is going to travel through the multiverse of SpongeBob with Karen's guidance. The multiverse is counting on you.
Yo, W, point back.
Alright, then jump in. Bikini Bottom is facing its stickiest situation yet. An ugly clone of SpongeBob is on the loose, spreading his evil clones all over. Destruction is rampant. Folks are terrified. One citizen is... I thought that it would be today, not a freaking long day. The government is urging everyone to stay indoors, lock their doors, and stay safe. And on the lighter note, why is that? Oh, it's Patrick. He's been dancing for weeks for some reason. That's all the time we have for today's news, folks. Remember, keep your doors locked, stay safe, stay indoors. This is your Bikini Bottom reporter, Smashers, signing off.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone, and stay safe.
Okay.
Shut off the music. That's all they're doing right now. Though. The evil SpongeBob's evil clone 2. Code Chaos Games. Outlaws, that's the game I'm gonna get. That's gonna be pretty fun. Talk with Karen. task.
Is it just weird that his eye looked like an egg? Bro, like looking at his eye, it looks like that's an egg, 100%. Yeah, it's an egg right there. Where's Karen? Karen, Franklin's dead.
Oh my god.
What just happened?
Destroyed the place.
Did I give him water? Ted died when he went out.
What have you done?
You'll cripple the Bible. Tell AI. Chad, y'all realize Karen is literally an AI computer. Of course it's AI. That's lore accurate, Karen.
That was hilarious.
He's dead. He was about to make a weapon to kill the evil clone. I went to another dimension to get mini SpongeBob's and a cup of coffee.
He told you to bring a cup of coffee? This is not useful. He told you that because he is too lazy to make one.
How are you going to talk bad about Plankton when he's literally laying dead on the floor 5 feet behind you? Have a heart, Karen.
Anyway, this is not enough to make the weapon. You need to bring every SpongeBob from every dimension that exists. The evil clone is trying to destroy all dimensions. He started with ours. You have to save not just the world but all the dimensions that ever exist.
Sounds easy enough. I just wanted a crash test. That's our response?
You can have one after you save the multiverses.
Hey. She's all for Euphoria Krabby Patty. The least I can do is save the universe. That's the least I can do.
The first dimension you have to go through is where Patrick went crazy, so be careful. The dimension is called Patrick Snap or something.
Do you remember that game we played, Patrick Snap? Y'all remember those games? Oh, you so loud. We literally played those games, Jack.
Go now and bring the SpongeBob of that dimension.
Okay. Enter the portal? What portal? Karen, what you got me doing right now? Search for SpongeBob. This is Patrick's house. You can tell by the wall. This is the storage room right here. I remember Patrick Snap. Look, storage room. Yo, Pat, we got that flat screen though. Pat! How much toilet paper does he need? Why does he have a whole setup for all the toilet paper he uses?
That's candles, right? It's not so big, man. Turns out.
SpongeBob! Yeah, you're going to jail. SpongeBob can be locked up in a jail cell in here. Watch. What is this music?
There's someone coming in 2 days to help me clean.
No, that's me.
I just moved here and my house furniture isn't complete yet.
They did Patrick so dirty. Patrick ain't built this bad.
I could use your help. go put the box in the storage room.
Okay. Golly. But the box is in the storage. Okay, why's your hand turning? Oh, nah, man. Come on, man. Relax, Steve. Patrick, what boxes are you talking about? Oh, these? Okay, that's easy. Let us leave your address, Patrick. I'm so sorry. My bad, Pat. There's one. Chatter Doc Patrick, my accident. My bad. There's two. Oh my goodness, that side profile is absolutely insane. This music, what is this music? Dude. So Patrick, you gonna tell me where SpongeBob is, or? You've already played this game? Yo, are you dumb? This isn't Portrait Snap. This is a universe within a completely different game. Get it, you goober.
Bro, you already played this.
Man, come on. Search for SpongeBob, but don't let him notice you. Wait, I just helped him. Why would he hurt me? He's going to get here locked up because I remember in Portrait Snap he has like a
Make this a summer to share in one of our capable SUVs. Visit your local Kia dealer.
Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Select models.
What are you doing?
I'm just, looking around. I'm searching for the kitchen. The music is intense.
What?
I want to bring you some milk.
Race, because I'm gonna kill you for that.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna play with you.
Yeah, just kill me. Make orange juice in a baby bottle. Wait, I thought he wanted milk. Why are we giving him orange juice? Wait, are we like gonna poison him? Is he allergic to orange juice or something? And if he is allergic to orange juice, why does he have orange juice? No, a full gang on top. I go heavy, full. I wanna chew my orange juice. Alright, I got his orange juice. Alright, Pat. Please. got that other GG. Fine! What? Was that poll? That's a terrible poll, by the way. That's a disgusting poll. SpongeBob, oh my goodness, SpongeBob. What has happened to you, buddy?
Origin. Help me.
Okay. That's why I'm here.
Here's I and you.
What? So I accidentally went backwards. I think what we have to do is pick them up and run. From what?
Origin. Help me. Here's I and you.
Yo, yo, yo. Look at this guy. Look at his shot. Oh, no. I didn't know which way to go right there. I didn't know which way to go. I had no idea. We're good. Lock in.
Origin.
He's so fast, bro.
Help me.
That's a fucking game. Was that Plankton? Oh, we got him! 2 hours. Hey, Karen. Chill out. Is he alive or not? Oh, alright. Hey, Karen.
Good job there, coward.
What did he do? Shut up. I'm not a coward.
Your next destination is the Doodle Bob universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're cooked. The Doodle Bob universe. That's not good for us, Shaq. Doodle Bob?
I believe Doodle Bob needs no introduction.
Yeah, you're right, he doesn't. Chad, is Doodle Bob like a top 5 episode of all time? The original Doodle Bob episode, that's got to be like a top 5 episode. I'm not gonna lie. That episode bombed me, Chad. Like a bomb. Top 3? You might be right.
Whatever you do, avoid touching his pencil.
Okay.
It's time for you to go.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Karen. Why is he so rude? Karen, why are you so rude?
There's no warning of a greater than another. Not this time.
Spotty's from.
Watch over those that can't protect themselves. That's what we do. Leader of Kingston. Plus.
Look out, Doodle! What y'all doing in here? You be killing them bongos, whatever it is. Like, what's the game name? SpongeBob Evil Kung Fu. Y'all know where Doodle Bob is? I'm trying to find him. I remember Doodle Bob drawing that. Yo, y'all know where Doodle Bob is? Doodle Bob! Buddy, look, we gotta go. Doodle Bob, we need you to come with me to save the world. Fine. Okay, hurry back, Doodle Bob. Alright, bet. I'll be waiting on you right here. Dude, that goes so hard, man. Yo, Doodle Bob, somebody grabbed your pencil and took off running with it. Alright, let's go. Hey, somebody took your pencil. Don't blame it on me. Yo, his pencil's gone. Everything I loved, it wasn't me. It looked like a SpongeBob with no arm or legs. He ran straight by me with the pencil. It was not me. I did not take the pencil. Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob, it wasn't me.
Oops.
This map and find my... I got you.
That was unfortunate.
So where am I at right now? No. who knows the five gifted?
What the hell? What's up with this truck?
I think it's safe.
I have some tour dates. Be tickled to know that one of her students is getting to sit down with a president. So I just want to speak her name. She taught me to care about our country, and I still do. Today's guest is the 45th President of the United States of America, and he's currently running for president on the Republican ticket. He's been an entrepreneur, businessman, television personality. We sat down at his club in Bedminster, New Jersey, and we want to thank the crew there for helping us make the production happen. He's one of the most famous people on earth, and I'm grateful for this chance to learn more about the man behind the headlines. Today's guest is Donald Trump. Yeah, well, it's interesting. Yeah, I can't believe.
Good things going really
There it is. He just graduated high school, right?
That's right. Just who's your bird? It's your daddy's cheek.
Wow. That's cool. What,
That's where it is now. That's where it is.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. Yeah, I can't believe that. I started in my kitchen.
It's
Just barely.
You want to start?
Yeah, are we rolling?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Yeah, does does Baron play sports or anything?
He does. He plays golf and different sports. Soccer. Loves soccer. Very good at soccer.
Yeah. Is he gonna go? Has he already picked a college or no?
He has, and he's getting set to go in the fall. Good college, a very good one. And he was always a very good student. He's smart, smart guy.
Which one of your kids? What's something you admire about each one of your sons?
Well, John is a hunter. He's a great, great hunter, and knows everything about that world and guns and all. He was the first one that said, "Dad, boy, you got lucky," because I didn't realize that 130 yards is actually very close in that parlance, and he said, "You got lucky." He knew immediately when he saw that. It's incredible. Because that's considered a pretty close distance.
From how far the shooter was?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the guy wasn't a bad shooter, supposedly. Very disturbed guy, but he wasn't a bad shooter. And Eric, likewise, he loves the business. Also very much of a hunter and understands a lot of things about that. They were sort of as young guys who were with their grandfather, and he would take them hunting in Czechoslovakia. And somehow they developed very well.
Czechoslovakia,
Yeah, can you imagine?
A lot of letters, even.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Spelling of that word.
That's right.
Yeah.
But so he'd go spend time in Europe and
Spell for me, Predator.
both of them really good.
With your dad, they would go?
No, grandfather, actually. Dad's grandfather was a wonderful outdoorsman and athlete. When somebody take them out into the woods and go hunting and got to love it. That's Don and that's Eric.
Yeah, they're funny.
Oh yeah,
They have good sense of humor too. Like whenever I see them at UFC, it's like, I just like the first time I was nervous, I think, and then after that, it's fun to kind of cut up with them.
They're good guys, and they really get along great with the rest of the family. But I love the you talk about a great guy. How about Danny White? Good job he does, right?
Yeah. I want to thank Danny too for helping get us set up together. Yeah, he makes it happen. I like Danny. He doesn't waste words. He doesn't waste time. He's nice to be efficient and he seems like a strong for himself.
Nobody like him actually. It's, there's an expression that everybody is replaceable. Not Dana. Nobody. He's made that sport into a big monster sport. And it's interesting. We go there and enjoy it, go with him. Sometimes we do walk-ons with Dana, and the place sort of likes it.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, but
there's a video of us. I would remind you that those are some of my favorite things ever. UFC became my favorite sport during the pandemic. Dana was great enough to stay open.
He was it. He was the whole ball game. He was the only sport. He opened up in arenas with nothing other than very good fighters. Yeah. And they would be fighting. He had some of the best fights during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But he
was exceptional. There it is right there. See, look.
Oh,
there you are, and I'm right behind you there.
Oh,
clapping
wow.
with that hat on.
That's great. That's great.
A lot of respect for sure. See, that's me right there.
Good sport, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah. I'm a Dustin Poirier fan, so.
Oh, he's great. He was, boy, I tell you, he's a warrior. That last fight he had. Like it or not, he is a warrior.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like he didn't get the victory, but he didn't feel like he lost.
No, he didn't lose that fight. He really, man, he was fighting himself. He was tough, and didn't expect that same fight. But he oftentimes, he makes people suffer. There's no question about it. No, he's a pro. He's a professional.
He's all heart. He's from Louisiana. That's not pro.
As that fight went along, he just got stronger and stronger, and he was getting pounded. He was going to be choked out about 4 different times. He just wouldn't let it happen. No, you say hello to him.
Yeah, he's a really good fighter. And he cooks Thanksgiving dinner every week.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll
there's some good stuff over there. What was do you remember the first fight that you ever went to, whether it was UFC or boxing or anything?
Yeah, I do. It was Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali in Madison Square Garden many, many years ago. And I think that was the first fight I went to. I was like the boxing.
Do you remember?
Deducted from what I have now, but it was a long time ago. But they were two undefeated fighters. They were both undefeated. Muhammad became a friend, but so did Joe. He was. They were two great fighters. That fight was incredible. I think they had like many heart attacks that night. Literally heart attacks in Madison Square Garden. I think it was Madison Square Garden. And the fight was so unbelievable. Two undefeated champions of the world. There was no UFC and there was no competition, but it was it. And so you had two guys. I remember that Muhammad wasn't allowed to fight because of some different things. And he was a terrific guy. Both terrific guys. Very
They
different.
probably made it happen.
And it made it happen. Say two undefeated heavyweight champions fighting.
The fight.
I went with my father and my brother Robert. And pretty young, all kinds of things. You would never forget it. That was one of those moments. But there was literally like many heart attacks in the arena.
If people having too much fun, or what do you think?
Just heart attacks because it was such a crazy event. And so people just, I know a friend of mine, the father, he had a bad heart attack. Literally, they took him out. They were taking people out. And I don't hear that anymore. I mean, they were on this exciting story. I don't think there's ever been. I don't know. But go for Asia Muhammad Ali their first fight, but it was a very exciting time.
Yeah, and just people being, I guess, some of our systems aren't ready to handle the amount of excitement. Like, I think, maybe people just couldn't even handle so much joy. You think it was that people were just so excited.
They had heart attacks. I guess they do it. Maybe Super Bowls or something.
Oh, people have heart attacks eating a big soup, So it's like, I'm not surprised that something so awesome like that would make your heart be like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, but I never hear of it. I'm sure it happens. Just that one. When we had an exciting event the other night with Elon. Elon Musk and me.
Oh, listen.
We had a pretty big audience for that.
Yeah, I was for probably about 15 minutes. I thought it was cool. It was. I think the tough part was just like it would have been neat if you guys could have been in the same spot, But I still thought it was exceptional.
I heard the audio was great, and actually they put out a clear tape of it because they had clear tape.
Oh, nice.
They had so many millions and millions of people watching, like record numbers of people. And I'm trying to figure out. We're on a cell phone, or I was, and it's a lot of people coming into a cell phone one way or the other. But I heard some people had a problem with it. I don't know. I don't think that was done. We had a great conversation for 2 hours and 15 minutes. They just put out a clear tape of it, a perfect tape of it. I sounded. I think I sounded. Somebody said your voice was distorted or something. And I guess it happened. It was such a big audience. But I would have loved to have seen the clear tape originally. They put it out right after the show, so a perfectly done there. Yeah. When it goes to different phone systems and everything else, you think if we were together that doesn't happen. Because I think his voice was more clear.
Yeah, maybe because he was the ones. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about how all that works. But yeah, I know that in post a lot of times they can type it to make it better. Yeah, it's amazing how Elon, the cost to really have your own voice. $1 billion. Have your voice, you don't. He has his own channel,
and he does what he wants to do. Yeah, he's a fantastic guy, and he's a brilliant person, and the country should be very proud of him. Actually, I have too, which has been very successful. And that's been very successful in getting my voice out. I needed a voice because I was on Twitter and I was on Instagram. I was on all of it, and I was on Facebook. You added it up. I was told by Zuckerberg and others it was like record-setting type of numbers. And one day I didn't have anything because they canceled.
There's such a collusion there, right?
Yeah, it was a big thing. And so I had nothing. So after about a month, I had a lot of cases. After about a month, I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go out and put out an old public relations statement. You remember that? Although you're a little because but in the old days you put out a safe, and I did, and it was just gobbled up. It was like really gobbled up. And I opened Truth, and Truth has become terrific. Actually,
A great platform.
I really want just as a platform. I mean, it's more important than anything else. And
You have your voice then. You can say
well,
something like that.
my voice back. Yeah, I had hundreds of millions of people. Even now, I haven't been too active on X, but I have. But I was much higher than that when I was.
It's all talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I love the job because I learned a certain voice back into.
Yeah.
The previous people were terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
At your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and diverse
RACLE.com/Neo. It's crazy. That's the wildest thing to watch is people losing everything, you know?
No, they lose everything. Many people. And yeah, in those days it wasn't drugs. It wasn't like don't drink, don't take drugs. I don't think drugs. I don't know whether in fact they happened a long time ago. But I think in those days, I don't think drugs are back.
Not like now.
Certainly not like that.
But yeah, that actually takes me into something else I wanted to talk about, like alcoholism and addiction is something that's really ramped up. Like you're saying, like in the past 20, 30 years in our country, right? And during the opioid epidemic, they estimate that like almost 600,000 people died. Yeah. And that doesn't even include the broken hearts and the deaths of families and circles across all, you know, just but also from the actual the siblings, right? You know, and so the ripple effect of that is huge. And there's that Sackler family that pretty much got away with it. You know, they had a fight. We're one of the only countries that allows. What do you think are things that you can do to help curtail that when you get into office?
So, well, we did a great job.
That makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense. We had committees, ribbon committees in certain cases, but committees that would meet. Probably the biggest opioid is bad. Opioid is bad too. I think that's bad because everyone thinks in cases they think they're going to do away with pain. And literally the time is so short. Almost addicted to it. It's incredible.
All of that is no, I would just
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore.
Is it too much?
Some of the stuff started to get real bad. So I don't know where this country, but yeah, it started to make me feel like I was.
So the thing you go back to then is alcohol.
Right, yeah, but what I want probably is cocaine, but I know that if I have a drink, then it'll like be like, okay, well I had a drink, and I can do this.
Is cocaine that strong? Up?
Yeah.
So you're way up with cocaine, more than anything else you can think of.
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie, you know what I'm saying? You'll be out on your own porch, you know. You'll be your own street lamp, you freaking.
And is that a good feeling? Well, no, it's a miserable feeling.
But you do it anyway, just like the guy who was stopped. Like you did it, you knew it was bad, but you still.
So it's not even good during what would be normally the good time. Oh well. So why would you do it?
I wouldn't. That's why I don't. But it's crazy because that's what alcoholism is. I think it's that it trumps the why. It doesn't. It just. So that's why they say that it's front and back and powerful.
Which is a bigger problem?
Opioids.
But bigger than.
Oh, for sure. I think that's one of the biggest problems.
And compare that to fentanyl.
Oh yeah, well that's the problem is people are making fake opioids because they can't afford heroin, so they're just getting on the street and then they make fentanyl.
Fentanyl's like laced into everything now. It's horrible.
Yeah, they found some in a baby rattle somewhere. I don't know where that was. But one of the things I wanted to ask you about was like, so there's like the big pharma lobbyists, like there's 1,800 Washington, D.C. Right. There's only 535 representatives in the Senate. So just the fact that there's this whole other almost drug government that's there kind of pushing pushing agendas and influencing things. Like, how do we stop that, man? It just seems like it's obviously killing people. Like, people are dying, It's like, what do we have to do that our own government won't help us?
Well, you have to stop listening to lobbyists. I'm a big person of a lobbyist. Access to every president or senator or a congressman or woman gets a lot of money. And in some cases, they just take the money, they don't do anything with it. You have a lot of lobbyists pushing, and certainly a lot for all of the things that we're talking about, including the
lobbyists are winning.
Yeah, they're winning.
Can you stop that? Can a president stop that? Like, how do we stop that?
Well, one way you can stop it is to say if you're going to go to the government, you can never be a lobbyist. In many cases, they have rules and regulations where you can't do it for 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever.
You may be a lobbyist after you were an elected official.
You could
say,
you're an elected official, or if you work in government, you can never be a lobbyist. People that work in government and they give out contracts to the military, and then they leave the people that they give contracts.
That's exactly what happened with the Sackler family with the drug companies. They hired people that were on the FDA to work for them so they could uphold the laws. But outlaw lobbyists, we can't do that.
Well, there's a whole constitutional thing there. Can you make somebody never, ever go into the business? If you work for government, and especially if you're giving out contracts, in other words, you're a powerful person running some industry, the Navy, the Army, anything. It could be military procurement, etc. There's a whole thing like it's all price. You give out a contract, and then all of a sudden you're working for the person you gave out. Well, it's obviously a problem, and it's a big problem.
It's pretty clear that the establishment doesn't like you, I would say. What do you think?
Well, I think the people like me.
Oh, yeah, the people.
We're leading now at all the polls. We're leading, and Rasmussen just came out a little while. Rasmussen's a very highly regarded poller. We're leading by 5 points. Rasmussen poll, and others also, and we're doing well. But I think the people like leading by 5 points. Rasmussen poll, and others also, and we're doing well. But I think the people like me a lot. We won, and then we did.
No doubt.
So we won in 2016, and then we did much better in 2020. Much better. Got millions and millions more votes. And
why does the establishment keep trying to sink you? Like, what is it that they are so afraid of?
In some cases, the things we're talking about right now.